What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to the Real Madrid Atletico Madrid Champions League semi-final analysis video. Sorry that I couldn't cover the game yesterday evening, but I was away playing in my futsal championship. The videos of those games are coming up very shortly. I just need to edit. We have a lot of real-life football footage coming to this channel. So let me know, guys, what do you think about this semi-final? I think it's almost over. Atletico Madrid have a slight chance because of the amazing comebacks that happened recently in the Champions League. For example, Barcelona lost 4-0 in the first leg and they still came back, but this Real Madrid defense is not, as bad as the Paris Saint-Germain defense. So let me know who will win the Champions League. I think it will be a Real Madrid Juventus Champions League final, which would be an incredible final. And Cristiano Ronaldo, is he the best footballer ever? Is he better than Messi, or is Messi better than Ronaldo? It's a very heated debate at the moment, but I think we should just take a step back and consider ourselves very, very lucky that we can witness two of the greatest players to ever play football and playing at the same time, breaking records left, right and center. Ronaldo has now 103 Champions League goals in his name, which is a world record. He also has 400 goals for Real Madrid, which is also an incredible number, and he scored 2 hat-tricks in 2 consecutive games for the first time in the Champions League history, which is just incredible. And I wonder, can he keep this run going? He now scored 8 goals in 3 Champions League games, which is just ridiculous. He scored 8 of Real Madrid's 9 Champions League goals, and he single-handedly knocked out Bayern Munich, and he also knocked out Atletico Madrid. And I just can't stop watching his second goal. His first goal, it was interesting because he was offside at the first cross, but he didn't interfere with the play because the cross was headed out. And when the second cross came in, Ronaldo wasn't offside, and Savic just didn't want it as much as Ronaldo. He was the defender who jumped up with Ronaldo, and Ronaldo just wanted it more. And you can truly appreciate the hunger that he shows at 30 years old, when he won everything except the World Cup in football. He still has the hunger like he's playing in his first season, and that's really admirable. And I think Messi has more natural talent than Ronaldo, but Ronaldo is one of the hardest working footballers ever. And I don't like his personality. His ego is that he's so full of himself, he's always looking at himself. As a footballer, he's magnificent. And his second goal, where Filipe Luis tries to tackle him, the ball bounces back to him, and then he absolutely smashes it into the top corner. Maybe the ball takes a very slight deflection, but still, it's a thunderous drive, thunderous goal into the top corner. By the way, a new Liverpool Carry Mode episode is coming just in an hour or maybe 2 hours. I'm almost finished with editing of the video, so stay tuned for that. So, and Real Madrid it was interesting because I expected actually Atletico Madrid to sit back and soak up the pressure, but sometimes it was Real Madrid who just stepped back with 9 or 10 players behind the ball and then hit Atletico Madrid on the counter-attack, because Atletico Madrid knew that they had to score an away goal, so they came out more in the second half. And Real Madrid really punished them, especially with the third goal, which was a really quick counter-attack, and the ball is squared back into the box to Ronaldo, who takes a touch and smashes it home. And the Atletico Madrid defense, wasn't their usual self. The whole Atletico Madrid team, it was quite strange because they usually keep games very, very tight. But Real Madrid had 70 shots, Atletico Madrid only had 4. I think many of the Atletico Madrid stars, like players like Antoine Griezmann and their midfielders Koke, Saúl Ñíguez, they just had an off day. They weren't, firing on all cylinders. They weren't actually their best possible self, while Real Madrid put in one of the best performances of the season, and by their standards that's very, very high, because they have put in some brilliant performances. But they haven't been at their ultimate best until this game. This is I think, the best that Real Madrid can play. To beat a world-class team, Atletico Madrid, 3-0, is a huge achievement, and I think they are almost in the final. The Atletico Madrid players looked beaten, and I think they have a mental block as well against Real Madrid, which has been built up by this constant failure against Real Madrid in the Champions League in recent seasons. In the past 3 seasons, Atletico Madrid was stopped by Real Madrid in the Champions League. They lost 2 finals in extra time, and they also lost a semi-final in 2015 against Real Madrid. And I think Atletico Madrid are just dreading playing Real Madrid in the Champions League. And if you consider that they haven't you know, been knocked out by a team apart from Real Madrid in the last like 4 years, that's an incredible statistic for Atletico Madrid. And I feel a little bit sorry for Diego Simeone, but you know, Atletico Madrid have a fraction of a budget of the budget of the likes of Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and Barcelona, but they are doing exceptionally well. But maybe in this era where the likes of Real Madrid, Bayern and Barcelona are dominating world football, maybe for Atletico Madrid winning the Champions League is one step too far, as it is proving to be. And some people are suggesting that Diego Simeone should leave Atletico Madrid. I don't think so. I saw a video where, you know, the Real Madrid stadium was empty. The only section was the Atletico Madrid section, which was still in the stadium, and they were singing the Atletico Madrid anthem. They are absolutely fantastic, magnificent fans who truly appreciate what Diego Simeone has done with the club. And I don't think Diego Simeone would go to, you know, a club like Barcelona or Bayern Munich. His style of play won't be accepted at those kind of clubs. He definitely won't be going to Real Madrid after being the Atletico Madrid manager. And at other clubs, I mean, there is a rumor that Inter Milan owners, the new Chinese owners, want Diego Simeone as their next manager. I think he would be wrong to leave Atletico Madrid for Inter Milan at this stage, because Inter Milan are frankly, you know, a mid-table side in the Serie A at the moment. They are in a really bad place, and they have been in the past few years. Frankly, since Jose Mourinho left them, they have been quite badly struggling. And also, it's a massive rebuilding job for Inter to actually get back into the top 3 in the Serie A, to actually qualify for the Champions League, and then to compete in the Champions League, in the quarterfinals, the semi-finals. That could take Inter 3, 4, maybe 5 years. So Diego Simeone, in my opinion, should stay at Atletico Madrid if a really, you know, big club on the level of Atletico Madrid offers them, unless he is offered a job. And I mean a club who is competitive at the moment in the latter stages of the Champions League. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, what happens with Atletico Madrid in the second leg and also going forward, because it's a club which you know, a lot of you know, clubs on a tighter budget can take example of. And I'm also going to preview the Juventus-Monaco Champions League semi-final. I think it will be a fascinating game, you know, really big tactical battle. Juventus, one of the best defenses in the world, against Monaco, one of the best and most prolific attacks in European football right now, with Mbappe, Lemar, Falcao, Germain, Bernardo Silva. They have players who can hurt any defense, and I actually didn't expect, you know, Monaco to go this far. They knocked out Manchester City, they knocked out Borussia Dortmund, who both teams on paper are a lot stronger than Monaco. And I think this Monaco team is fearless. They are playing without, you know, any fear, without any nervousness. They are just playing free-flowing football, and it will be fascinating who comes out on top. I think Juventus still have slightly the edge because of their quality of players, both going forward and defensively, but it will be a very interesting tactical battle. And I think this Juventus team is much better than the team that lost the final against Barcelona. I think it was 2 years ago. This Juventus team is ready to win the Champions League, but they have to prove it. so that will be a big test for them. And also I think if it would be a huge shock if Monaco got to the final, and I think that some of their players, you know, they would like to stay in Monaco because actually they are building something special in Monaco. So if they can keep their stars together, I can see this team being a regular in the Champions League knockout stages. Not sure about the semi-finals, but maybe quarterfinals. Monaco can get there every year until they sell the likes of Mbappe and Lemar and Germain and other players. So anyway, let me know what did you think about the Champions League semi-final Real Madrid Atletico, and also what's your prediction for the Juventus Monaco game. Thanks for watching, see you later guys, goodbye.